Good morning, YouTubers. David here with Destination Human. Saturday, April 9th, 2011. This is coming from spaceweather.com. Incoming CME. Newly arriving data from NASA's stereo probe suggests that a coronal mass ejection, a CME, might be headed towards Earth. The source of the cloud appears to be the sunspot complex 1185-1186, which has experienced an episode of magnetic instability during the early hours of April 9th. Stay tuned for more updates to this preliminary analysis. The areas that they're speaking of, I'm going to go up here to the picture of the sun here, are these sunspots here. This seems to be what their concern is. I'm going to back out here, but I noticed this one this morning also. And this guy over here. So I went to the SOHO movie player so I could take a look at this. Now this is the area they're speaking of. But if we go right here, this is the area that I saw this morning. And if we let it run here for a second, we can see the areas that they're speaking of. I also caught something earlier. This grand filament that they're speaking of, that magnificent filament of magnetism, is curling around the sun's southeastern quadrant today, measuring more than 700,000 kilometers from end to end. The vast structure is about twice as long as the separation between Earth and the Moon. Now these arrows are tracing the filament's meandering path here in its extreme UV image from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. And I come down here. It's not easy for such a filament to remain suspended indefinitely above the stellar surface, and indeed a collapse is possible. Filaments falling into the sun can trigger explosions called hyperflares. Is this one offering? Readers with solar telescopes are encouraged to monitor the developments. So if any of you folks out there are sun watchers and have solar telescopes, maybe you should keep an eye on this thing. And we'll go back to the SOHO movie player. And the area that they're speaking of is this right here. So anyway, folks, some stuff to be looking out for. I will keep you updated as I get the information. You folks have a fantastic day and stay alert out there. Love, light, and peace, people.